if anything is to go by the first two quarterfinals that we've had, then this one should also be a cracker because both games have gone to extra time. First one won by Nakuru there, edging out the defending champions, Kenya Harlequins, who are also the series defending champions. And then just a moment ago, we saw Strathmore Leos, again in extra time, just scoring that try there at the end. Here we are.
Kabras taking on Masinde Muliro.
But you would think on paper, Kabras, yes, Kabras would win this, but again, wanajuana.
Hawa wanajuana. Wanaweza kuwa na shida za nyumbani wamekuja kutatulia Mombasa.
Well, of course, to our benefit, hizo shida za nyumbani will be to our benefit because when two teams know each other, it becomes a bit of a scrap.
Yeah, they're spoiling for a fight. Homegrown talent from Kakamega County, Kabras Sugar taking on Masinde Muliro. You'd say big brother against younger brother from the local rugby arrangements. Now Kabras Sugar will be kicking us off. Jackson Siketi signals to the rest of his side. It's kickoff time. Many of these players have either played for Masinde Muliro or Kabras at one point in their lives. Tapped backwards. Kabras, Jackson Siketi swings to Otieno. Otieno on the outside. Ball tackle there by Masinde Muliro. William Mwanji goes in. Brian Mutua passing it to Wekesa on the outside. Wekesa will be looking to take several players as he makes his way to the try line. Kabras, Brian Mutua, Siketi to Mwanji, William Mwanji offloading, and it is try time. That is Otieno to Victor. Try time, Masinde Muliro. Sorry, Kabras Sugar. That is Otieno, Victor.
Kabras keeping it simple there. Just take out your man and pass, catch and pass. It's a simple commit and pass there. Took out two players as Victor Otieno just saunters in there for what seems like an easy try.
Yeah, this is the Lurambi Derby, and the lead is taken by Kabras Sugar. Jackson Siketi looking to add the extra 2 points. A beautiful conversion. Good on the day with his boot. Jackson Siketi, Kabras Sugar 7, Masinde Muliro 0.
With this kickoff, you think they'll go deep or short again?
Short.
Siketi?
Jackson Siketi will always go short and high.
It's the middle of the pitch there, she was short and high.
The defense let the ball bounce, a mistake. Player tackled in the air. An opportunity for Kabras to defend and Masinde Muliro to attack. Flavian Otio scans on the outside, gets number 3 on his back, ladies and gentlemen. That is Collins Ngoko. Collins Ngoko is apprehended. The ball is stolen by Kabras Sugar. Kabras not allowing Masinde Muliro an opportunity there. The player was isolated, and the only thing was to steal that ball away. Jackson Siketi to Brian Mutua. Mutua meeting Salano. That is Victor Otieno offloading it to William Mwanji. A return pass. William Mwanji offered the offload in the last try. Now for Mohanji to gallop his way to the try line. No stranger to the try line, and that is a try for Kabras Sugar. Bouncing off the field of play into the try area. William Mwanji for the second try.
That try may be considered as a 10-pointer because there was a line break by Masinde Muliro on the other side. But Wekesa shows not just his attacking prowess, but also his defensive duties. Got back, tackled, and did what the conditioning coaches would call a down up, and immediately got on the ball, got a turnover. And the beneficiary of that is that...
Yeah, the conversion sails wide. Kabras Sugar looking strong in the opening fixture. The opening exchanges of this game. Third cup quarter. We've had drama in the last couple. 2 games proceeding into sudden death extra time. Kabras showing serious intent from the onset in this game. Taking the lead. 2 tries. Time now for Masinde Muliro to either respond or they risk the wrath of a very good Kabras side, if I must say.
Yes, they look well-balanced, Kabras. As we see a substitution in for Wekesa, he looks uncomfortable. Does Wekesa, but he walks out nonetheless. Kabras will be looking to get another kickoff here. They do it goes 10, the referee says. Looking very business-like here, Kabras.
That is Solano. Hillary sets the ruck. Brian Mutua offloads to Alvin. That is Victor Otieno.
Should have passed there, Victor.
Yes, Victor had one man on the outside. And that is the type of rugby that we really try and build in the young and upcoming rugby players. 2v1, just an opportunity, just tip on the pass.
That's what you think as we see some medical tension there for Kesa. Victor was a beneficiary of a fix and pass in his first try, and there he denies his teammates an opportunity for a score. He didn't need to take contact there, but he chose to do that. And yes, some of those things you want to get them out of this, of rugby, just keep it simple. Overlap is an overlap. Just do pass. They scored some really simple, good tries here, Kabras. They don't need to make this a contest any more than it should be. Because as you said earlier, Walter, Masinde Muliro will show no respect should they decide to take contact. They do swing the passes now. Does he fix and pass? He does, but the pass, he does the fix, but maybe not the pass.
Tough one there, Clinton Litali. Looking for that last pass. It goes forward and into touch.
Walter, you didn't expect to see that kind of passing. And we're being harsh here as armchair pundits, but you'd expect that to be a simple pass.
Yeah, he did commit. He did commit in trueness. He did commit the last defender. All he needed was to just put that ball into space. But it is easier said as an armchair analyst as compared to being done by the player on the pitch. Within that moment, you'd forgive him for that. I mean, they're comfortably in the lead.
Well, it's only 12 points. I wouldn't want to take anything away from them, but you would think that a simple 2v1 should be executed by a team like Kabras as they take a quick line out there, but referee calls them back.
Yes, you'd expect Kabras to take that opportunity, but they are challenging them at the breakdown. They're challenging them at the line out easily. A Kabras game of prowess. They have an opportunity to showcase what they're made of. No better opponent than their local crosstown rival, and that is a try. An easy score there by Kabras Sugar. Kevin Wekesa coming off the bench and giving his contribution. A try for Kabras Sugar. Kabras 17 at the stroke of halftime. They're the line out going over the 15. Nobody rose up from Masinde Muliro, and big Kevin Wekesa does what he does best. Grounds the ball over the white line. Try time, Kabras Sugar 17. Masinde Muliro 0. The conversion is successful. Center referee will signal the halftime break. Kabras Sugar 19, Masinde Muliro 0.
Make no mistake, that was deliberate. That overthrow line out there by Kabras Sugar to take the lead by 19 points. Kevin Wekesa coming off some treatment here outside. Excuse me. I don't see why he should not pursue professional stint. I think he went for a stint there in India for the super, what they call the super rugby. Was it Super Sevens? Or
Premiership.
Something Premier Super Sevens.
It was just an opportunity for the players, Patrick Odongo, that is Masinde Muliro's Flavian Otio. Once again, second line break, but no support play. Hilary Solano makes a break. Clear green pitch up ahead. Lame Kambeta following in hot pursuit for that support play. Hilary Solano dots down. Try time, Kabras. Scoring fast in the second half, scoring last in the first half. Kabras Sugar with both hands in, or both legs in the cup semi-final come match day 2, probably later on.
Yes, well, Masinde Muliro would have wanted to score early, and it was early, but unfortunately the offload there went to Kabras. I think it was Clarence Hope who was attacking there and then threw the pass, but unfortunately that went to the wrong hands, and then they had to defend about 95 meters down the field. And Kabras now take the lead, 26-0.
Kabras fumble the restart. Free kick awarded to Masinda Muliro. Masinda Muliro have had 2 line breaks. Flavian Otiyo goes. Flavian Otiyo currently contracted with Masinda Muliro, but his home club is Kabras Sugar. A lot could be said about the Masinda Muliro players. Either where Kesa robs Masinda Muliro, no clear release, and the referee awards a penalty to Kabras. The threat that Kevin Wekesa offers across the pitch, whether it's line out, whether it's restart, whether it's turnover break,
yeah, well, he is a really, really good player, Kevin Wekesa. They are working really hard for Kabras, both in attack and defense. I would think he would be substituted at this point, but the coach seems to be happy to leave him on the pitch, and for good reason, because he's doing a lot of work both in attack and defense, getting turnover here for Kabras in what seemed like a potentially good attack for Masinda Muliro.
Yeah. Kabras. Cantona and company running rings. That is Patrick Clivert. Ambetsa, Siketi, there you go, that kick and chase. They say a kick is as good as its chase. The bounce not favoring Kabras. Veron Kaburu with the broken play for Masinda Muliro. Strong counter coming through there for Kabras. Remember, the referee is playing an advantage, a knock-on advantage in the air there.
And guess who's in there again, making life difficult for Masinda Muliro?
The same man. He's called Yoko. Yoko. Is it Yokozuna or where does he derive that nickname from?
Well, we will find out. But
Kabras Sugar fans watching this game should get us information in the comment section. Just let us know where Kevin Wekesa draws his nickname Yoko from. Well, he has been a menace both on attack and defense as Kabras Sugar look to defend this scrum down in the half of Masinda Muliro. Kabras just settling in, stealing that scrum. Roy Maruti passing it, Jackson Siketi. Jackson Siketi on the outside channels has one man on the outside. That is Eric Cantona. Try time, Kabras. Kabras extend their lead, bring the scores to Kabras Sugar 31. Masinda Muliro 0. That is Eric Cantona playing on the wing this round. The coaches just having a change in sevens. You said yesterday that players who can be able to play in multiple positions are an asset to any coach.
Yes, they are.
So you do have Eric Cantona now playing on the wing. You have Roy Maruti who's gone in, creating that opportunity, picking the ball from the scrum, committing, just passing it to Siketa. Simple stuff, commit pass. Just the way you'd want to play.
Correct, and Siketa there, just to show you that he's skillful. He just did a fix and even almost a no-look pass there, something that Victor Otieno perhaps would want to emulate.
Have you seen that restart? That is the bomb that those are the bombs you were talking about.
That is the bomb I was talking about. As Kabras have made some substitutions.
Letali, Clinton goes into contact. Lukusi swings the ball. Patrick Clivert, Siketi, Roy Maruti shows once, is apprehended. The defensive line not buying that trick.
Kabras will be happy to let this one go because they, Masinda Muliro, the ones losing time here, may want to take him out. They do. They get a line out. Masinda Muliro.
Yeah, Masinda Muliro doing so well there, defending that threat by Roy Maruti. Roy Maruti, a customer who had a very good match day one, shows glimpses of a very good halfback. The line out not being straight. Clinton Litali. Clinton passes it forward. And the referee right on hand. Clinton passing it forward, excited about playing in the National 7th Circuit. Can see Eric Cantona asking Clinton, why didn't you play the ball to the open side? We had an overlap.
That was always going to be forward there. I don't know what Clinton was thinking. We did talk about the work that Kevin Okesa was doing, but Siketi has also been very good skater. Jackson Skate has been very good for Kabras Sugar, pulling the strings there. As we see that pass going out, but the referee, I think, had said that Kabras were not 10 meters.
Not going 10 meters. Masinda Muliro on the attack. Referee playing an advantage, no advantage. We are into the referee time now. Probably would be the last play in this game.
Which I wonder if the substitutions have affected the fluidity of play here for Kabras Sugar. What do you think?
Yes, you would say that because execution hasn't been to the minimum or the maximum that we expect of Kabras, as Masinda Muliro look to at least register some points on the scoreboard. Spinning back into the action. Masinda Muliro recycled possession. Show and go there. An opportunity for Masinda Muliro. A seatbelt tackle. Flavian Otio swings it back. Isolated. Swings the ball. Veron Kaburu. Masinda Muliro looking for their first try and only try, hopefully. Ball is open. Lintali offside. Referee plays an advantage. Otio
looks forward. Looks
for the inside man once again. It's a forward pass. Referee blows a penalty. MMUST at least not going away without scoring. That would be the idea. Goes backwards. Referee allows play to continue. One man on the outside. Commit. Take them on. No intention to pass, and the ball is stolen away. William Mwanji. Experience coming to the fore there. Smuggles that ball. He is apprehended once again by Masinda Muliro. Most probably will be driven into touch. But this is the final play. Masinda Muliro accost and take the man into touch. That is the full-time score, ladies and gentlemen. Kabras Sugar with a resounding victory. The first team to qualify into the Cup semis without proceeding to extra time sudden death. Full-time scores, Kabras Sugar 31, Masinda Muliro 0.